Hi, welcome to today's episode of Make It Work. I am your regular host, Ochuba Okam Ochuba. This is welcoming you to today's episode. Now, I want you to understand that nothing works unless someone works it. And in this program, Make It Work, we learn exactly how to make anything work. Now, whether it is your marriage, your relationship, your business, your career, your pursuit of any kind, organization or leadership or whatever it is, or your dream, how do you make it work? So in this program, we learn exactly how to make it work. And today we understand that part of the reasons why marriages are not working is because the spouses are not, the couples are not happy. All right, they are not happy in their marriages. And why are they not happy? Because their marriages are not working. So since this is Make It Work, we learn how to make it work. But I want you to understand that there are marriages that cannot work. Now, no matter the effort people put, as far as they do not change the fabrics of the marriage, those marriages will definitely not work. So today, in today's Make It Work, we shall be learning why some marriages will never work. Yes. And why this program is like a laboratory for us to be able to dissect the reasons why marriages cannot work. It is in that process that we'll begin to unveil what and how they can work. All right. So why some marriages cannot work? First, I want you to understand that in Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, the intention of God is that marriages work because it provides for companionship and all that. And so let's exactly read what the Bible says. He said, and the Lord said, it is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him an help meet for him. So it's not good for the man to be alone. So I'm going to make a help meet for him. So that's a help. That's what the woman is supposed to be to the man. And that's what the man is supposed to be to the woman. So help meet, providing companionship, because the man or the woman are not supposed to be alone. Now, when you are talking about marriage, you understand that marriage is a union between a man and a woman. In fact, between two consenting adults of the opposite sex. So marriage was instituted for lifelong companionship, help, and comfort which husband and wife ought to have for each other. But most times the outcomes in marriage does not represent exactly the intention of God, and that is why it's not working. Friends, I want you to understand that even religious people and the people that are not religious, most marriages are not working. So why are they not working? And why won't they work? Number one is selfishness. Most people enter into marriage to be taken care of. And they don't have an idea of, or the plan of, wanting to take care of anybody. So people just get into marriage because they want to be taken care of. They want to be carried by somebody. No, it doesn't work like that. So you see that people approach marriage with a sense of selfishness. Most husbands are very selfish. Most wives are very selfish. Now, when people are selfish and self-centered, they are talking about themselves and only about themselves. It's very difficult for such marriages to work. In fact, it's a marriage of selfish husband and wives. A marriage of selfish husband and wife cannot work. So that's why some marriages cannot work. No matter what you do, it cannot work because there is selfishness. So the second reason is negative mindset or orientation. Several people have negative mindset, negative orientations. Most people think that marriage is the end of their problems or escape route. That's a negative mindset. That's a negative orientation. And so you are a responsibility of the man or responsibility of the woman. And the next reason why some marriages cannot work is because of laziness. Most people are very lazy and they lack commitment. So most people do not have capacity to commit in the marriage. Again, wrong association. When a man relates and relates with the wrong people, or the woman relates with the wrong people, and each of these ones or any of these ones have a company of wrong people, or finds himself or herself in the midst of wrong people, it's difficult for the marriage to work, because the woman or the man will be deceived, will be misled, and definitely the marriage will scatter. And then finally, lack of commitment in marriage. Any marriage that the man or a woman is not committed to will definitely not work. So today, I've been able to show you why some marriages cannot work. The reason is, number one, if there is selfishness in that marriage. Number two, if there is a negative mindset or orientation. Number three, if there is laziness or lack of commitment. Number four, if there is wrong association. And finally, lack of marital commitment. So these are the reasons why some marriages can never work. But when you avoid all this, definitely your marriage will work. Thank you for being part of today's episode. I am persuaded that you have learned one thing or two that will enhance your marriage. And then you've been able to understand why some marriages cannot work. Thank you for being part of today's episode. And I want you to join us in the subsequent episodes of Make It Work. Until then, I remain your host, Ochuba Okam Ochuba. Thank you for listening.